Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Karen Elaine Johnson, referred to expertly as Whoopi Goldberg, is an American entertainer, maker, joke artist, vocalist, creator, and TV character. She's one of 16 performers to win the EGOT, which incorporates a Grammy, an Emmy, a Tony, and an Institute grant. Whoopi Goldberg has an expected total asset of $58 million US. Karen Elaine Johnson was brought into the world on November 13, 1955, in Manhattan, New York City. She's the daughter of a Baptist minister, Robert James Johnson Jr., who was brought into the world in 1930 and kicked the bucket in 1993, and a medical caretaker and educator, Emma Johnson, who was brought into the world in 1931 and passed away in 2010. Whoopi Goldberg depicted her mom as a harsh, solid, and insightful lady, who raised her as a solitary mother with her sibling Clyde Johnson, who was brought into the world in 1949 and passed away in 2015. She was brought up in the public lodging project Chelsea Elliott Houses in New York City. Whoopi Goldberg gone to a neighborhood Catholic school saying Columbus, and she exited Washington Irving High School. She expressed that her stage 4 name Whoopi was taken from a whoopee pad. When you're performing in front of an audience, she says you never have opportunity and energy to go into the washroom and close the entryway, so on the off chance that you get a little gassy, you must let it go. So individuals used to tell me you're similar to a whoopee pad, and that is where the name came from. Sequences of a DNA test uncovered in the 2006 PBS narrative African American Lives followed piece of Whoopi Goldberg's family line to the ecclesiastical and biotic individuals of current Guinea-Bissau of West Africa. The show recognized her incredible, extraordinary grandparents William and Elsie Washington, who had gained property in northern Florida in 1873, and makes reference to they were among a tiny number of blacks who became landowners through homesteading in the years following the nationwide conflict. The show, moreover, makes reference to that her grandparents were living in Harlem, and that her granddad was filling in as a Pullman watchman, as per a counteractant told by Nichols and fanboys. In 1997, a youthful Whoopi Goldberg was watching Star Journey, and on seeing Nichols' personality, Uhura shouted, "Mom, there's a dark woman on TV and she ain't no servant." This produced Whoopi Goldberg's deep-rooted Star Journey being a fan, and she in the end requested and gotten a repetitive vet. Is it her star job as gaining on Star Journey, the cutting edge during the 1970s? Whoopi Goldberg moved to San Diego, California, where she turned into a server, then to Berkeley, where she maintained odd sources of income, including as a bank employee, a funeral home beautician, and a bricklayer. She joined the Vanguard Theater Company, the Blake Road Hawkeyes, and gave parody and acting examples. Courtney Love was one of her acting understudies. Whoopi Goldberg was likewise in various theater creations. In 1978, she saw a mid-air impact of 2 planes in San Diego, causing her to foster an anxiety toward flying and a post-horrible pressure problem. Whoopi Goldberg is 5 feet 4 inches or 1.65 meters tall. In Whoopi Goldberg's very own life, Whoopi Goldberg has been hitched multiple times. She was hitched to Alvin Martin from 1973 to 1979, and afterward, from 1986 to 1988, she was hitched to cinematographer David Clawson, and from 1994 to 1995, she was hitched to Association coordinator Lyle Trachtenberg. Whoopi Goldberg has been sincerely connected to entertainers Plain Langella and Ted Danson. In 1973, Whoopi Goldberg gave birth to a girl named Alexandria Martin. At that point, her spouse, Alvin Martin, likewise turned into an entertainer and a maker. Through her, Whoopi Goldberg has 3 grandkids and an incredible granddaughter. Whoopi Goldberg has expressed that she has no plans to wed again. Certain individuals aren't intended to be hitched, and I'm not intending to. I'm certain it's great for bunches of individuals. Whoopi Goldberg made sense of the fact that she never cherished the men she wed, and remarked that you need to be truly dedicated to them. I don't have that responsibility. I'm focused on my family's admirable. In 2010, Whoopi Goldberg's mom, Emma Johnson, kicked the bucket subsequent to experiencing a stroke. In 2015, Whoopi Goldberg's sibling Clyde Johnson passed away from a cerebrum aneurysm. In 1991, Whoopi Goldberg took a stand in opposition to her early termination. 25 Ladies and Men Revolt Against Fetus Removal. In that book, she talked about utilizing a coat holder to end a pregnancy at age 14. She said she had 6, or on the other hand, 7 early terminations by the age of 25, and that contraception pills had neglected to stop a few of her pregnancies. Whoopi Goldberg had expressed that she was once a working medication junkie. She expressed that she participated in Mary Jane prior to tolerating the Best Supporting Entertainer grant for Phantom in 1991. Whoopi Goldberg has communicated an inclination for characterizing herself by the impartial term entertainer rather than entertainer, saying an entertainer can play a lady. I'm an entertainer. I can play anything and walk. 2019, Whoopi Goldberg uncovered that she had been combating pneumonia and sepsis, which made her withdraw from the syndicated program. Whoopi Goldberg is a prime supporter of Whoopi and Maya, an organization that makes clinical marijuana items for ladies looking for help with feminine spasms. Whoopi Goldberg says she was motivated to start a new business by a long period of troublesome periods, and the reality that weed was, in a real sense, the main thing that gave her help. The organization was sent off in April of 2016. About Whoopi Goldberg's vocation, Whoopi Goldberg started her profession in front of an audience in 1983 with her one-lady show, Scare Show, which moved to Broadway under the title Whoopi Goldberg, running from 1984 to 1985. She won a Grammy for Best Satire Collection for the recording of the show. Her film advancement came in 1985 with her job as Celie, an abused lady in the profound South, in Steven Spielberg's period show film Purple, for which she won the Brilliant Globe Award for Best Entertainer in a Film Show for her presentation as an unconventional clairvoyant in the heartfelt dream film Phantom. In 1990, she won the Foundation Grant for Best Supporting Entertainer and a second Brilliant Globe Grant. She featured in the parody Sister Act in 1992 and in its continuation Sister Act 2 back in The Propensity in 1993 and turned into the most generously compensated entertainer at the time. In front of an audience, Whoopi Goldberg has featured in the Broadway restorations of Stephen Sondheim's Melodic. An entertaining thing occurred en route to the discussion, and August Wilson's play Mama Rainey's Dark Bass. She won a Tony Grant as a maker of the melodic, completely present-day Millie on TV. Whoopi Goldberg depicted Guinan in the sci-fi series Star Journey, The Cutting Edge, beginning around 2007. She has co-facilitated and, what's more, directed the daytime television show, for which she has won the Daytime Emmy Award for Exceptional Anchorperson. Whoopi Goldberg has facilitated the Foundation Grants function multiple times in 2020. It was declared that Whoopi Goldberg was set to return in Sister Act 3, with Tyler Perry creating the film, which is scheduled to make a big appearance on Disney. In addition, Whoopi Goldberg is likewise set to star in the historical movie, which was composed and coordinated by Shannon E. Chukwu about Whoopi Goldberg's land in 1993. Whoopi Goldberg paid $2.5 million for a home in Law's Pacific Palisades neighborhood. She recorded this home being available to be purchased in January 2018 for $8.7 million a year after raising the cost to $9.5 million. It's as yet available to be purchased as of this creation. Whoopi Goldberg recently possessed a 746-section land ranch in Vermont, which she sold for $2.1 million. She likewise recently possessed a loft in Manhattan, which she sold in 2010 for $3.2 million, and a home in Berkeley, which she sold in 2015 for $2 million. Today, Whoopi Goldberg's main living place is an enormous bequest in West Orange, New Pullover, which she purchased in 2009 for just shy of $3.1 million. That's all about Whoopi. Thank you so much for watching this video.